Hello, everybody. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, and all 511 of you so far. You guys have absolutely exploded my mind. I didn't think it was going to hit 500 this soon, and even over 500. I thought that was absolutely amazing. Now, I just finished watching the Chris Hansen and Jaclyn Glenn stream, and I even watched the second bit of it with Mike Morse, who is a lawyer out of New York, and he is it was a very interesting stream. There was a lot that was said. First of all, Chris Hansen calling Onision a psycho brat. Obviously, that was fucking hilarious. Everyone loved that shit. I think a lot of us that was in the stream tonight loved it as well. Obviously, I saw a bunch of you in there. I saw Mr. Epsilon. I saw Deity in there. I saw Dr. Dennis Business in there. I saw several people in that stream as well. I saw Regina in there. Every single one of you was great. And I want to thank Jaclyn Glenn for coming onto the stream and talking to Chris. You did really well. Your speaking was very great. You did a really good job on this stream. And you exposed quite a bit. All these stories, if you go back through each one in the timeline, all the stories seem to match up. And one of the consistent things that has been said throughout all of them is, what is something that should happen to Onision, or what kind of judgment or justice do you think he should have? And their answers have either been one of the two things. The first answer being that they should face jail time, and that they should face or that they should get help. And they don't want to hurt. They're not out to get anybody. They're not out for clout. They're not out for anything of that nature, which I think is good. It really solidifies them. It really brings their experiences and everything. And the hardcore way that Greg went after Jaclyn, it was interesting. I knew Jaclyn and Onision had a, I guess, sort of friendship there for a while. And then what really, really bothered me about the video was the fact that Greg was such a strange person. And we all know Greg is strange. We all know he's fucking, he's a big doofus. And, hold on. We all know that, Greg is, he likes to project. Greg likes to project things onto other people that he does himself. And he really likes calling, he likes to do the whole pot the kettle black, calling the kettle black. He's the pot and he's calling it black. Basically, he's being hypocritical. Sorry, I know that was a little bit jumbly and mixed up, but he likes to call people that. He likes to be hypocritical. And I understand that Greg, he's very manipulative. We all know this. He's very controlling. He's a big control freak. He doesn't eat all the way down to the shoes. Like, in the last couple of videos, there was one, I can't remember which one it was, that had a big shoe problem. There's a shoe issue here. And when Greg is all like, oh, well, you shouldn't wear high heels and whatever, it was very weird. Like, he didn't say that to Jaclyn, he said it to another girl that was living in the house. Like, we all know that, Greg dehumanizes and defeminizes the women that are around him. He controls every aspect of their life, and that, oh, well, only ye should be the one who's in charge, and it's all very creepy. It's all very weird. Now, I wouldn't necessarily have any problem with that towards a lot of things. But if it's not someone that's, like, you shouldn't be controlling anybody, period. Now, what I mean to say by that is you shouldn't allow someone to control your life that way. And the way he went out of his way to go to her house in LA and be with that ex-stalker boyfriend of hers, it was very, very weird, and it was very, very odd. And Gregory James, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself in real life, we know it's Greg, okay? We know your name is Greg. Like, 1 minute you're Greg, 1 minute you're James. You know, quit. Just tell us your real, like, what, even if it's your real name, like, we know Greg is your real name. Okay, there's no, even if you legally changed it, it doesn't matter. Your name is Greg, okay? Okay, so, it's funny how Greg tries to manipulate and gaslight and control and really just feel like he's the one who's behind everything. He wants to be that way. It's so telling, and it's so weird that he does it this way. I don't understand why he does it. I don't get it at all. I think Greg has some issues that need to be taken care of, and I believe he does need jail time. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, well, there needs to be due process. Well, yeah, you do need that. But at the same time, believe these women that are coming out and talking and speaking about him. Because Sarah, Regina, Ayala, Billy, all of them have been affected by him personally. Everyone that has gone out to meet him and to, do videos and other things like that with him, it's just so creepy and weird. And the fact that Greg wouldn't, and the fact that Greg does things this way is just, man. This stream was a bit easier than the last two. I think the one before Erica was, you guys will know. You guys will know who I'm talking about. Like, the last one before Erica was pretty hard to swallow. Like, a lot of the stuff that was really hard because of what Kai has done, and I think a lot of us are forgetting. I think a lot of us have realized that Kai is a big problem. Sorry about that. My video decided to cut off. I'm going to have to kind of, like, splice these together. So I wanted to bring this to one more thing. Greg needs to get better. Like, he needs to really self-reflect. He knows he can't hide anymore. He knows he can't do videos in a hotel room. Nobody believes him. He said they're all fake and he's lying, and he can't get he can't hide. He can't hide anymore. And he knows that now. And the thing about the Mike Morris one, the way he was at Greg's house, he did do a lot of things. He found out that, Greg did offer him to come to his house and talk on his show. And so Greg calling the police is hilarious. And I think we all need to take that into consideration here too. I feel like a lot of people think that it was wrong of him to do. No, it wasn't. I don't believe it was wrong. If you guys believe it's wrong, it's okay. But anyway, I wanted to, before my space runs out here, I want to say thank you guys for subscribing and liking in these videos. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for watching these. And I will catch you next time. Peace out.